girlfriend, and also Nate's good friend, wherever Nate went. There he is. And again, I want to say congratulations to Nate. I'm glad that I've got to know him for the time that I have. I'm very proud to see him graduate and move on to some better things. Still here, but better things. So Nikki came to Northern in 2007. Not really this long, don't worry. As a nursing major, and as most people know already, she changed to psychology, and I think she's graduating with a bachelor's in psychology. And along the way, she decided to continue dancing, which is something she's done for a very long time. She actually got a minor in that, and then found a love of nutrition, which she then got a minor in that as well. So she's been doing quite a bit since she's been here. This was Nikki when I first met her. It was actually, I think, the first week of classes.
Yes.
I went to go pick up Nikki from biology, and
I jumped in the fountain.
yeah, she was fountain dancing.
I remember that photo.
One of the things that we did freshman year a lot was definitely go out and, first time being away from home and everything, and we went out and always had a good time, especially with the honors program, which Nikki graduated with upper division honors. And one of the things we have to do is go on a lot of different trips for free. One of them being canoeing. We went on a great canoeing trip. Another one being, another thing, Nikki was into school spirit once upon a time. This was Nikki at her first football game ever. So as you see, she definitely got into the school spirit. Another thing we got to do was to go see Wicked. It's kind of dark, but Nikki there. So like I said, the honors program definitely gave her a lot of awesome opportunities, especially freshman year, to go out, hang out, and have fun with everybody. It's another picture of Nikki back then. Once upon a time. Your hair. Nikki also had another career change in mind. But as you can see, when the tools you have to use are as big as you are, it doesn't really work out. Sophomore year, that is when Nikki began her nutrition and dance minors, declared her psych major, and this was one of her first performances here at Northern, which was Art for Life. And the first that you see here, this is actually a dance and song that she choreographed with another girl. She choreographed it, the other girl just happened to be there. And then another one there is a dance that Nikki performed in. Both excellent, awesome. Some of us were here for that. Nikki also, while she was performing and starting her major and 2 minors, she was working 2 jobs. At the end of her sophomore year, she started interning with Family Services with the Big Brothers, Big Sisters. That summer, she actually was a big sister, so she played a huge part in Family Services for about a year before we got into our junior year. Junior year, that's Nikki there in the middle. Junior year was pretty big. Nikki was inducted into Mortarboard, where a lot of her friends come from today. She was inducted into Psi Chi, which is the Psych Honor Society. That year, she served as a lab assistant for an interpersonal violence study, which, again, was a huge thing for Nikki to be doing her junior year, actually participating in interviews with people that have been part of interpartner violence. And on a happier note, performed in the Students Choreography Showcase. Again, she was in 2 different pieces. This is one where she played a cheetah?
A leopard.
A leopard. And in this one, she played a harlot. Again, Nikki dancing and singing, which is something that she's always been great at and very, very cool. Very proud of it. Senior year, which is this year, was when Nikki served in Mortarboard. And again, singing for the Mortarboard luncheon. Some of us remember that, I think. She served as the service VP. At the same time, she served as the Psych Honor Society treasurer. As Mortarboard VP of Service, she organized a blood drive, which was extremely successful, including me getting stabbed, which I do not do often. NIU Cares Day team, Salvation Army Angels, which was collecting clothes for a couple of kids for Christmas time so that they could have some clothes for Christmas. She organized countless lunches at Hope Haven, which is a homeless shelter here, which, again, a lot of us were a part of. We cooked lunches and dinners and a lot of time, and that was huge. Feed Our Starving Children, which is a place in Aurora, and Operation Paperback. which sends books, magazines, and stuff like that out to soldiers serving overseas. Also, I got another picture. Nikki lighting her mortarboard candle. For anybody who doesn't know, mortarboard, I believe, is the top, what percent of seniors?
1.5.
Yeah, the top 1.5% of seniors at Northern, which, as you guys already know, Nate was also a part of, which is a huge deal. I was just telling everybody today how you get different regalia with your graduating uniforms, and I did not see anybody else there with more than Nate and Nikki. And it just absolutely astounded me, because Nikki kept saying, I'm sure there's more people, and her head's hanging low, and Nate's got this huge medal swinging around. This is when senior year, Nikki started points, which that is actually Nikki on her toes. That's actually Nikki. And she performed in the Nutcracker as the lead role, which was a wonderful thing to go see. I saw it many times. Many times that weekend. And that is when the rest of what Nikki is doing now started falling into place. She actually got accepted into grade school everywhere that she applied. NIU, DePaul, Roosevelt. This year, just like Nate, she'll be attending NIU, also with the graduate assistantship, which gets you a tuition waiver and another job and a lot of really good things. And it's a very, very tough thing to get. Nikki graduated with upper division honors. She graduated as a member of Psi Chi, mortarboard, and she also graduated cum laude. So I'd like to give a round of applause for Nikki for So I have a present for Nikki as well. So if you want to come up here,
Okay.
you get your present. Nikki and I have been together. For those of you that don't know, I've met. Oh, there's Nikki's regalia. A lot of stuff.
He makes it all sound so great.
Nikki and I actually met our first day here at Northern, which I no longer attend, but I stay out here because I like everybody out here. But this is this was Nikki and I our freshman year, which is when I first met Nikki, and this is what we've grown into now, which is one very beautiful, astounding, generous, caring woman, and one, I guess, halfway decent looking guy. Nikki has been pivotal in the last 4 years. I can't even explain. We've been through some tough times. I had to, I left school and came back. A lot of stuff with family, some deaths and stuff, especially this year. It's been hard. But one thing is, Nikki, no matter what, and with all the things I've told you guys, Nikki has always been there for me, no matter what. So, will you marry me? That's why I wanted everybody to be here today. So, thanks everybody.